not require my expertise to purchase shoes. So here I am. All right. So today, now normally I'm speaking on a particular topic, but today, Matthew, I left Grant Cardone for you. Grant does a lot of periscopes, man. I mean, we know when Grant's having a filet-o-fish sandwich. We know when Grant's working out. We know when Grant's having a cup of coffee. He does a lot of periscopes, man. He might be a human periscope, but that's funny. So yeah, I thought I'd do a Q&A. I haven't done a Q&A because normally I'm driving. I'm normally off doing something, and today I'm doing something. It's just me, hanging out in the car while my wife is doing some shopping. All right, so let's get to some questions. First of all, real quick, yeah, if she buys ugly shoes, it will not be my fault, believe me. All right, so I see Nova Scotia, I see Australia. Who else we got in the house? All right, be sure, bring up your questions here in a second. Let me do some shout outs real quick and then we'll do questions. Jersey, Oregon, Fort Lauderdale, I've never heard that. Austin, Houston, Mexico, Long Island, Puerto Rico, holy cow. Orlando, Jersey, Miami, Albuquerque, New York, Toronto, Wales, Kentucky, Philippines, Missouri. All right, this is a lot. All right, so awesome. Well, thanks. I got Cape Coral in the house. I can't tell who that is, but welcome, welcome, welcome. My mom lives in Cape Coral. I'm currently in Estero. We live in Estero, Florida, not too far. I see Vegas. I see Dubai. It's amazing. Very cool, huh? So, all right. So let's party hardy. What questions do you got? I see Fort Myers. I see Denmark. Hit me with your questions. All right. Verbiage to book parties. Book parties. Do you mean invite people to parties? Book parties. What could you mean by that? Book parties. I want to book a party. Do you mean ask your teammates to book an event? If that's the case, then I'll give you a couple suggestions to have them host. Okay. All right. So you just the best thing, and I learned this from one of my mentors, Troy, and that's BAM FAM. Book a meeting from a meeting. So if you are running an event, if you're running a home meeting, which we still do home meetings, nothing wrong with home meetings. It's not our main thrust of recruiting people, but it is we do them. We still do them. So hey, what's up? Andrea Waltz on here, big time author. See, now I'm nervous, man. I didn't know rock stars were going to be on here. I'm a little nervous. I have to get my tie. Babe, buy me a tie. But anyway, so BAM FAM, book a meeting from a meeting. So if you're at a meeting and you sign somebody up, it creates a logical bridge in their mind that, oh, people sign up at meetings. So tell them, hey, when can we book your meeting? And just tell them, say, hey, the majority of people that sign up, they typically sign up at a meeting. We'd love to come do this at your house and you be the host. Use the word typically. Typically, okay? What you want to create in many conversations, not just this one, but you want to create an assumptive close, and you want it to be normal. So if you say something, let me show you the difference. All right, typically, very powerful word. A lot of words that end in ly are hypnotic in nature. So clearly, typically, obviously, honestly, there's a few other ones. But so let me give you two scenarios here. Exactly what most people do. So let me give you two scenarios. So if I say, hey, sometimes when people come on board, they book their own meeting. Would you like to do yours? Okay, so I could say it that way, or I could say, typically when someone signs up at a meeting, they go ahead and host their event. I got Monday and Thursday. Which one of those would be better for you? See, I don't even look at them. I look at my schedule. I gave them an alternate close, right? I said Monday or Thursday or Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever, right? But I'm saying typically. So it's just a natural thing. So they're in their brain, they're saying, oh, this is what most people do. Oh, okay. Okay, Thursday. See, if you make it seem like the exception, if you're making it seem like, yeah, you know what, I have some rock stars that book their meeting right away. Well, then they're going to say, well, I'm not a rock star, so yeah, let's definitely wait. You know, typically when someone signs up at a meeting, they go ahead and host, you know, they book their meeting. I got pretty busy, but I got Tuesday or Thursday. Which one works for you? And I'm like pen in hand, waiting for their response. Now, if they say something other than what exactly I want to hear, so if they say anything other than what I want to hear, I'm gonna kind of look confused. See, notice confused look. Extreme close-up, confused, right? So I'm going to do a confused look. And, you know, if they say, oh, we have to book meetings, confused look. See, now they know they've done something out of line. They've done something that is not normal. And so it kind of weirds them out. They're like, oh, okay. No, I won't slow-mo that. But you want to look confused. So if someone says something out of line, yeah, confused. And you can use that when recruiting too. It doesn't have to, you know, you can use this with everything, by the way. These tips, you can use it in everything. I use the word typically all the time. Let me give you another example. So if I follow up with somebody that, if I follow up with someone who has watched my company presentation through online video or whatever, I mainly use an online video, but whatever you use, home meeting, restaurant meeting, DVD, CD, LMNOP, whatever, right? So if I follow up with somebody and I say, hey, what'd you like best about what you saw? And they say, oh, I like this, I like that, I like this, I like that, I like this, I like that, okay? What am I going to follow that up with? Am I going to stop? Am I going to stop momentum and say, you know, oh, you got any questions? No. Okay, here's exactly what I say. And I've recruited hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people this way. So if I say, hey, what'd you like best about what you saw? Now, if they say, I thought it sucked, I think it's going to fail and you're going to go to prison, okay? I'll say, okay, thanks for your opinion. Best of luck to you. I got to go, okay? Right? So not all of these questions go with the perfect answer. But if I say, hey, what'd you like best about what you saw? And they say, you know what, I like this, I like the fact that you're helping kids, I like the fact that it's, you know, this industry, I like the fact that you can make residual income, I'll be like, oh man, yeah, absolutely. Whatever they say is also the reasons I got involved. Whatever they say, I'm just like, oh man, I love that too, ooh yeah, great point. Oh man, you're really paying attention. I'm complimenting them, I'm saying, oh yeah, me too, I really like that part too, okay? So I'm complimenting them, I'm making them feel good, and when they finish, and I may ask for clarification. I may say, well, what do you mean by that? Or why is that important? Or what did you like? Okay, you said you like residual income. Well, you know, what fired you up about that? Okay? And I'm going to have them dig deep. I'm going to have them spill their guts and tell me as much intel, give me as much ammunition as possible. What happens next is what's very powerful. So if they tell me all these things, and I have to dig a little bit, and they tell me all these things of how wonderful they liked it, okay, then I'll say this. You ready for this? It's a $1 million question. It's actually not even a question. I just realized that. Sounds to me like you're ready to join. Now, I end it on a downswing. There are times in your business when you should end on an upswing, tonality-wise, and there are times when you should end on a downswing. I get into very, very detail with this at our event, Top Earner Academy. Tonality is one of the biggest things that most trainers don't teach, and it's one of the biggest mistakes. Here's what I'll tell you. Great recruiters, they have naturally learned tonality, but they rarely teach it. So if I'm calling someone I don't know that's maybe a lead, I might say something like, hey, is this Joe? Hey Joe, this is Ray Higdon with Forever Wealth Club. How you doing today? The upswing causes confusion and allows me to break past their mental barrier of, is this a salesman or what is this? And it confuses them for a second, so I sneak in there and then I'm able to ask them questions. But when I'm closing, you want to end on a downswing because it's more authoritative. So I'll say, sounds to me like you're ready to join. I won't say, sounds to me like you're ready to join? Are you ready to join this thing? Right? Because that doesn't work. They're like, you sound less certain than I do. And you have to always be certain. See, they don't know the drill. You have to be the certain one. You have to be the authority. And so I'll say, sounds to me like you're ready to join. Absolutely. I learned a lot of tonality stuff from Jordan Belfort. Absolutely, man. That guy, he's one of the best at teaching tonality I've ever seen. So very, very good. And so yeah, I'll say, sounds to me like you're ready to join. And I will either, depending on the scenario, if I'm on the phone, I will shut up. You will not, I don't care if we go 6 months. I may have water and food by me. I don't care how long the silent period is. I will be silent. Sounds to me like you're ready to join. I am not going to talk first. Now, some people get uncomfortable and they're like, sounds to me like you're ready to join. Well, are you? Are you ready? You ready to do this? No. Sounds to me like you're ready to join. Silence. Nothing. Now, you may look down at your phone after 5 or 6 minutes and find out, oh, the call dropped, right? But I don't want you saying a word. Don't say a word. If they say anything, but, oh yeah, let's rock and roll, okay? If they say anything but that, or let's get started, absolutely, yes, I'm gonna do what? I'm gonna give them, confused look. I'm gonna be confused. And so I'm gonna say, sounds to me like you're ready to join. Well, I don't know if I'm ready to join yet, but, oh, see, confused. Oh my God. Oh, oof. Wow. Oh my God. Oh, okay. No problem. Whew, wow. It's just typically, see, I'll say this. It's just typically when someone, this is such a hypnotic pattern. Get ready. I'm installing Closing 2.0 into your mindset. Pow. Okay? Oh, my God. Oh, okay. Wow. See, you're like shocked. You're like, I can't believe what just happened. What? We landed on the moon, right? I'm just like blown away. I'm like, whoa. And I'm going to say, whoa, okay. Oh, wow. Okay. It's just hypnotic pattern. Typically, when someone says exactly what you just said, they join. I need to like make it rain. Hold on. We're just making it rain. I'm sorry. That's the change I have in my little pocket here. Okay. Bam. And they're like, what? You mean someone that says exactly what I say typically joins? And I've had people say this. I've had people say, well, no, I'm not really ready to join. I'm like, whoa, okay, dang, wow, okay, well, it's just typically when someone says exactly what you just said, they usually, 2 LYs. Ooh, nice, okay, 2 LYs, typically, usually, double barrel pump, all right? It's just typically when someone says exactly, I guess that's an LY too, exactly what you just said, they usually join. But yeah, sure, how can I help you? Like I'm acting awkward. I'm acting like I don't know how to process this information. I've never had someone not join right away. It's really a strange atmosphere. Is the gravity the same here? Is the oxygen levels the same? Do I need a breathing mask? I'm totally confused. And they feel that. They feel like, wow, this just got weird, right? I've had people say, no, I'm not really ready to join. And then I say, oh, wow, typically, usually, exactly. And they say, you know what, let's do it. Now, you're not going to use these hypnotic phrases that I just taught you. You're not even going to use amazing tonality to take someone from an absolute no to a yes. But you can knock maybes off the fence all day long. We don't get many maybes. I'm just going to let you know. We knock maybes off the fence all day long. And I'll tell you, with these little tweaks, your recruiting can skyrocket, because I bet you all have a lot of people on the fence that they just weren't persuaded that extra 5%, 8% to move off the fence. So there you go. I'm going to go check on the boss here, Applesauce, see how she's doing with shoes, see if she needs my coordination expertise. And I appreciate you guys joining me on this Sunday. I might do a Facebook live stream later on. I'm not sure. I might. I really like these live streams. Can you tell? We have fun. They're off the cuff. They're, I think they're enjoyable, and they're fairly easy for me to do too. So, anywho, by the way, if you like my training, I mean, this was a 10-minute training, 20-minute training. If you like my training, would you like 3 days worth? Right now, we have a huge discount on the recordings and live stream access for our annual event that starts Thursday. TopEarnerAcademy.com. Now, you do not have to watch it live if you can't. You can just get the recordings. TopEarnerAcademy.com. If you like my kind of training, have 3 days worth versus 15 minutes worth. Imagine what that might do for you. So there you go. Love you guys so much. Drop some hearts if you got some value. Share it around if that's even possible. And I'll talk to you soon.